Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave your thumbs up and your comments. Y'all, thank you so much for all the support that you give me. I do really appreciate you. Without you, I would not have a channel, and I thank you for that. The Reconciliation Act may be the only way Joe Biden can get the stimulus package passed. But it won't be as fast as we once believed, and it will not be as easy as we once believed. We're going to talk about this. It is true they only need 51 votes to pass the Reconciliation Act without the senators. But it would be easier and faster with the Republicans on board. But they don't have to be on board. Joe Biden, President Joe Biden, Vice President Harris, and the House can pass this Reconciliation Act without the Republican senators. And it may be the only way we can get it passed. If there was a 50-50 tie, Vice President would be the tiebreaker. So, if the Republicans came on board and then there was a 50-50 tie, they would need a tiebreaker. So that would be Vice President Kamala Harris. She would be the tiebreaker. And we know which way she would go. She does want the stimulus package as it is now. She does not want any changes in it. With the 51 vote, they will be able to avoid the filibuster. So the Republicans could not block or stall this package from happening if they use the Reconciliation Act. A lot of Republicans are refusing to support the stimulus package. So this package is going to be passed, but it looks like it will have to be passed with the Reconciliation Act. So can the President and Vice President and the House actually pass this as a Reconciliation Act? Can the President and the Vice President shove this package through and get it done? Yes, but some laws apply here. Laws passed with the Reconciliation Act has to be for federal spending and revenue. So they will have to call this package a Budget Resolution Act. So the minimum wage increase to $15 will be the thing that holds it up. So the Democrats are looking at taking the $15 minimum wage increase out and trying to get it passed as a standalone bill. If they did that, this would pass through just that fast. But you know Mitch McConnell, the mooch man, he has made it his duty in life to block anything that would help the American people. And make no mistake about it, the mooch man still has power. And he will use his power any chance he gets just to prove he can. Y'all, the mooch man is a snake in the grass, and he will block anything that helps the American people. He loves the fact that he is known as a Grim Reaper. And he even looks like a Grim Reaper in the face. So will the stimulus package get passed with the Reconciliation Act? I believe it will. I feel almost certain that it will. If we get the Republicans on board, we will need 60 votes, and it's done. We probably will not get the Republicans on board, But on the other hand, if we don't get the Republicans on board, they're going to look like the bad guy. It's going to really hurt the Republican Party for not helping the American people. So, in their best interest, they should get on board with this Reconciliation Act. That way we wouldn't have to pass it through a reconciliation. We could just pass it through and it would be done. The Democrat says that they will pass it with or without the Republicans. All they need is 51 votes, and that's as good as done already. They just have to do it. If the Republicans say no, next election, they can hang it up. They're done. And they will not get the Senate back. So will it get passed? I believe it will. There is a good chance that it will pass with the Republicans on board. If they've got a brain in their head, they will go for it. If not, it will get passed with a Reconciliation Act. Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and everyone in Washington that's got a brain in their head wants this package to pass. So I really believe it will. Okay, now, the Republicans. They had a meeting with President Joe Biden today. They have a new proposal, but it's a very small proposal. The meeting lasted 2 hours. The meeting was over at 6 p.m. last night. When they came out, they said the meeting went very well. They did not come to an agreement, but they are going to meet again and talk more. Here we go, more talking. Forget about all the talking and let's get this thing passed. But anyway, $600 billion is their stimulus package. This is some of the things that they want in their package. They want $20 billion for child care, $132 billion for unemployment, and they want to cut it down. Joe Biden wants $400 a week for the employment boost. They only want $300. Joe Biden wants it to go until September the 30th. They want it to stop at June the 30th. $160 billion for vaccines, distribution, testing, everything to do with vaccines. $20 billion for schools K through 12. $50 billion for small businesses. Y'all get this. This is where it comes in. This is the funny part. I don't know if funny is the right word or not. It could be. This is the sad part. You be the judge. I think it's laughable that they want this. They want $1,000 for adult stimulus checks. And they're adding back in the $600, so it would look like $1,600, but not the $2,000 that Joe Biden promised, not the $1,600 that we was expecting, but $1,000. And this is not for everyone, but they want it be capped at $50,000 for single people. That means if you make more than $50,000, you do not get a check. For couples, if you make more than $100,000, you do not get a check. They also want $500 stimulus checks for dependent children, $500 for adult dependents. No checks for people in prison. That's probably about the only one that I'm going to agree with. $12 billion to go to SNAP program. That would feed hungry people, hungry children, food stamps, stuff like that. Joe Biden is standing firm to his 1.9 trillion. And anything less than that would be seen by the American people as a campaign lie. Joe Biden said on Saturday that anyone can send in a proposal, but we want $109 trillion. He is willing to compromise where the money is going, but the top line figure that he wants is $1.9 trillion. And he will not compromise on that, he says. So y'all, we're going to have to watch and see if he keeps his word on this. I think he will, but still, there's that chance. We have been done wrong so long. It's hard to trust anyone in Washington. Y'all, please comment below what you think about all of this. Let me know if you believe we're going to get this through a Reconciliation Act, and how long do you think it's going to be? Y'all, get it off your chest. Use my comments as your sounding board. You will not hurt my feelings a bit. So please say what you feel in my comments. I would urge you not to use profanity because that is against YouTube's terms of policy. Y'all, please watch the video that's popping up here now. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our leaders. Say a prayer for everyone that's hurting around the world through COVID or other reasons. The whole world needs a healing right now, and only Jesus Christ can do that. If we all join together in prayer, he will do that. Y'all, please watch the video that's popping up here now. Please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to comment. And just know I love you all. Ciao.